What's good? What's going on? Y'all already know what it is. It's joking, man. Just sitting here, man, just chilling, man. Doing my little lightly one or two. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna be here for a minute, maybe a second, whatever it may be. I don't know. But I'm just gonna be sitting here, seeing if y'all pop in and talk to y'all and just look at this craziness on here. They call him a kid. That nigga like a grown ass man killed both of his parents. Killed both of his parents and thinks he's going home. He don't look like no kid. He look like a grown ass man to me. I don't see no kid. Yeah, he look like a grown ass man to me.
This basement dweller is Ryan True, a kid who thinks he can just murder his own parents and get away with it all. Because while Renee and David True fought for their lives, Ryan was busy doing something else completely. He scratches the surface of
That boy say I think not there. So he played them from GTA 5. Boy, look here. Gotta be more careful.
just how twisted Ryan really is. Because over the course of watching his interrogation, you will see each and every single level of crazy Ryan will display, from his absurd triggers to his even crazier self-defense story. On December 10th, 2020, police in Massachusetts were called to perform a welfare check. Neither David nor Renee True, two hardworking parents in their 50s, had shown up to work that morning, which was completely out of character. When police rang the doorbell, knocked, and called, all they heard was silence. Despite Renee and David's vehicles being in the driveway, they weren't responding. Before police could make entry into the home, they received a call from one of David and Renee's children, who was stationed in Texas. And what he had to say chilled them to the bone. What's your thoughts on this? There's cars in the driveway. Your father's work truck is there. You need to break down the door and find out what happened. Because the only thing that I can think, honestly, sir, is they're not about it. That's the only thing that I think. You need to bust down the door. My brother is autistic. He has issues.
Well, one thing about them, they sure know how to run to that autistic shit.
With that call, police immediately had a suspect, 21-year-old Ryan True, who lived in the basement of the home. Unfortunately,
How old they say he was?
also told them the likely outcome.
How old he say he was?
With that call, police immediately had a suspect, 21-year-old Ryan True.
And they call him a kid. That's a that's a grown man. That ain't no kid. That's a grown ass man. 21, a kid. They say that the title say kid kills both parents. Thinks he's going home. That ain't no kid. That's a grown ass man.
Who lived in the basement of the home. Unfortunately, that call also told them the likely outcome. When they opened the door, they were going to find Renee and David deceased. And that's just what they were facing. Ryan's parents had been killed by multiple stones, dragged to separate rooms, and then covered with a blanket. Ryan, of course, was nowhere to be seen. Police quickly tracked his phone and located him parked on a rural fire road nearby. Police took him into custody to get his story. And story is the right word here, because Ryan sure is trying to weave a fantastical one. When the Detectives bring him into custody. It becomes clear that they're already in for an unsettling interrogation. Detectives read him his rights and get down to business. We're just trying to piece together everything. So you can walk us through it. Did anything happen between you and your parents last night or this morning or anything like that? Yes, I was physically harmed. There was a physical attempt to hurt me. Okay. And what was that? Can you describe that? What happened? Pure anger. And I was being grabbed. Just pushed around. Being thrown around the room. Okay. And who was that by? My father. Your father? Yeah. Okay. What's your father's name? His name was David. David. Okay. What time did this happen? Somewhere after 5. This morning or last night? Yeah. PM. Okay. So 5 PM. You and your father get in a physical altercation. Okay. Can you describe besides like what was the altercation between you two? Verbal and physical. Verbal and physical. But the proper is yeah. It's this quarantine. They weren't handling it well. It was driving them crazy. They weren't in their right minds. And they've been making up problems that didn't exist. And whatever stress, problems, you name it, anything that wasn't going right in their life, they come to me and take it out on me. So what were those stress problems in regards to the pandemic and stuff? If you can describe it, if you know those are.
Kind of feeling like he the stress of the problem. Everybody else always be the problem. It's not the person that's the problem. That's the crazy thing. But they say we the crazy ones though.
Being stuck at home. They wanted to work, and even though one of them wasn't even working, they would take up the work issues. They didn't have Apparently, you can go from 0 to a complete site in just a single prompt with Wix Harmony. I don't know if this is going to be possible or vibe coding.
Speed this up a little bit.
You said that roughly happened around 5 o'clock last night. Okay. Did you receive any? Do you have any injuries or anything from that? Okay. Last night, when everything transpired, when you had that obligation with your father, did you receive any injuries from that? Yes. Okay. That's your injury to your hand. This is the closest thing. Okay. How did that happen? So I defended myself. It was self-defense against both of them. I was feared and worried that they would try to harm me. I turned them back in self-defense to protect myself. When you say it was in self-defense that they were harming.
Well, they know how to call for this self-defense real fast, though. That junk, I don't know, man. It just seems like it. These little motherfuckers be having their own mind. 21 is still considered a YN, I guess. I don't know. I'm just thinking. You know what I'm saying? So, or YW, or a young white boy, I guess. I don't know what to call it, but yeah, man, they always had this mental problem. I wonder what they do. They look up there to see why a bunch of white people have these mental problems. But they seem like they have a lot of mental problems. It doesn't matter if they're young, old, or what. They just all have mental problems. Something wrong with their chromosomes. Wipe down. Wipe down. What's good with you? What the play is with you, wipe down? God doggone wipe down. I hear that. Yeah, boy. Man, I'm just watching. They say that's a little kid, but he's 21 years old, and he don't bull bop this both of his parents. Just some shit I be watching. I don't know, man. But what's good with you? You know, it's an open panel. You come spoke your spokes. Make your appearance on back.
But he didn't. Instead of walking away, the son of the year decided to stab not just one of his parents, but both of them.
These is uh-huh. Uh-huh. That's the two parents right there. Knock them off. Now, boo bought their ass on out the picture. Yeah, he done boo bought their ass, got their ass on out the picture.
I don't know about you, but to me, that doesn't sound like someone who wasn't looking for a fight.
He said they were drunk even when they not drunk. God damn, boy, that's amazing.
So the injury I just want to be sure. So the injury to your hand is from your father. Okay. Like what he told us. How did you get an injury? Like what caused that injury?
Self-defense. He took both of them monkey ass out.
Imagine being able to build an app with your
Boy, look here, boy. These little suckers here, boy, shot out.
base 44.
Like some of the questions they be asking is stupid. How the hell else he killed him? If the knife wasn't in his hand. The knife had to be in his hand. But I guess, they got that's how they talk that they're kind of they people though. They got a good understanding with they people when no matter what they people do, boy.
We couldn't find any evidence of exactly what Ryan was looking at when his father entered the room. Though, had it been video games, that may have been a trigger for his parents. Not because they were worried he was doing bad stuff, but because they were urging him to apply himself in life. At the time of Ryan's arrest, he was unemployed, living in his parents' basement.
How they gonna employ him? They got him thinking that he crazy, for the lack of the word, disabled, or have whatever your word that y'all people use for people that's like this.
And likely moderating a few Reddit boards.
I think little buddy was looking at a little little Pornhub or something. That's what I believe he was doing, and his parents he didn't want him in there watching that nasty stuff. He lost his mind. Tell he was in there watching that chicka wong wong and was in there finna get nasty.
This denture can be successfully worn in just 1 second.
That should be one thing they use in the courthouse let them know that he ain't crazy. He know how to do that. I know I'm gonna sound like a hypocrite because I'm watching it. He need to stop watching too many of these crime shows because he using words that sound like he using words like he wanted to be a police officer, like he mimicking, like he know exactly what to say that he think the police want to hear because he done heard the police them saying stuff like this, or he heard the other interrogators saying stuff like this, or people that be like him of him, and using the words he using. Now, I gonna say one thing about him. He got his story down packed though. Buddy got his story down packed. Boy, look at he got himself set up for self defense. Yeah, he don't like the resort to violence. He like the murder. He don't like the resort. His violence ain't violence. His violence, he just straight wanted to kill something. Or unalive. Excuse me, you too. Fair use, fair use. Oh, that little sucker went crazy. He went dumb loopy, boy. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. That's what you're supposed to do, little buddy. Do what you do, little buddy. As long as you're doing it to who you need to do it to. I ain't gonna lie. Keep doing you, buddy.
There's a problem with Ryan's story here. Despite him claiming that his father beat him, there was absolutely no evidence of that on his body. No bruises, no wounds, nothing. The only injury on his body were slices on his hand, which appeared to have been as a result of the knife slipping while he stabbed his father.
Parents, if your child plays Roblox. Buddy was a murderer, boy. He was a head knocker, boy. He thought he was gutting a couple of pigs. They need to go ahead and let him free, man. I believe him. It was self-defense. Let him go. Let him go. Free little Timmy. That boy when Michael Myers on there, he was Michael Myers, Jason, and Freddy all in once. Yes, sir. So, little Tim, you did the right thing, because if you thought your mom was gonna get that gun, you know what I'm saying, you did the right thing to think that she was gonna do something to you. So you had the right. You go on, little Chucky. Go on, Chucky. Do your thing. Little Chucky wasn't playing. Yeah.
David and Renee's murder, several people had heard from the couple that Ryan was acting out. He had recently stopped taking the medication that he used to stabilize his mood swings. The day before the murders, Renee.
Now that don't look like no. That don't look like no murder. No person that take his own parents' life. That don't look like no murder. He look innocent. They need to let that boy go. And they had a nerve to say, kid unalive both his parents. Thinks he's going home. Boy, they sudden framing this little man like that. Let this man go, man. He ain't number 20. Well, he got other people he could, he got enough time in life to do what he need to do to, take out a couple of more people. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. They need to give him a second chance, a third chance, because he already took two of his chances. Because he unalived both of his parents, so he already used two of his chances. But they need to give him a third chance. Everybody deserves a third chance, especially somebody that looked just as innocent as him. Don't y'all think? Y'all let me know.
Actually spoke to a coworker about how her son was getting out of control. During the hour-long conversation, Renee seemed utterly exhausted and concerned for what the future would bring. Ryan's brother, Doug, had also heard about his struggles recently. According to Renee and David, Ryan had become combative and unpredictable. You then repeated your panicking prior to what transpired between you and your father. And then you, in your words, you defended yourself, and then you did the same to your mother as you did to David. Did your teenager develop depression, anxiety?
Doing Chucky all wrong, man.
To social media platforms.
And they let Chucky go, man.
If I could have, I would have stayed in Ireland. Left it. Avoided them. Was screaming me out and telling me, I know they might still be here. And I don't know that's what I those days. Yes. I did it, I'm sorry, man. Just because I want to get down to it, we talked about what happened with your father, so you have to get that used the same knife that you used prior. And again, that's the knife that you're talking about that has the orange, so they describe as being oranges. Okay. Where did you, when you did harm to your mother, as you stated, where did you harm her? The same places that I was saying. Okay, what were those? Yeah. That's
Man, little Chucky was going crazy. Little Chucky didn't give a dang about nothing. Little Chucky was just he was, boy, look here, man. Let little Chucky go, man. Chucky got a little bit more else he need to do, man. They need to let this man go, man. I think he innocent. I think the little Chucky, they need to charge him as a juvenile and let him out. Yeah, because I think he got some unfinished business. Because if I ain't mistaken, earlier his brother snitched on him. Kind of snitched on him. So, yeah, he need to go talk to his brother. And with the black culture, snitches get stitches. So he should have an opportunity to go give his brother stitches. Or, yeah. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he need to go self-defend himself to his brother. Because his brother kind of snitched on him. I ain't lying.
Last night in games did you play? After everything that happened, I played GTA 5 for a bit.
They say GTA 5 always does it, man. They say that damn GTA 5 be having these kids The young fellas, the whatever you want to call, I call him Lil Chucky. You know what I'm saying? Acting out, acting like in real life it's GTA. So he had this little pocket knife. You get one of them on GTA. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they're gonna respawn. He might think they're gonna respawn. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, he turned the console off when he get back home. They gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? He don't understand. They need to let him out because he got to go talk to his brother. He need to go talk to his brother and understand, find out why his brother snitched on him.
Ryan doesn't seem to understand that someone, as they're running for their life, doesn't exactly help his self-defense narrative. His mother was repeatedly as she ran up the stairs. There was evidence throughout the home that
Now that mama looked like she looked like she attacked him. Ryan, I'm with you, little Chucky.
the stairs. There
Oh shit! Come on. Let me get one good look at
was narrative. His mother was repeatedly.
See, she looked like she'll be a something else mama too. Yeah. Even though I don't know how it is to have a Caucasian mother, but she looked like she a mean mother. So I believe you, Chucky. I believe she was gonna try to attack you. So you did the right thing. You know what I'm saying? Made sure them little green eyes, blue eyes, whatever them is, don't see another day of light. You know what I'm saying? Unless they restart the game and then she respawn like he think gonna happen on GTA. You know what I'm saying? She gonna get a second chance.
At least as she ran up the stairs. There was evidence throughout the home that proved the attack was prolonged. Ryan had an attempt to save his life. He had done it.
See, that don't look like that's not a person that's a killer. Man. That a man that's not an unaliver. That man no, he was in danger. Nobody don't see the way. Yeah, I think that happens a lot at Nirvana. What's going on? What's going on, Nirvana? I think that happened a lot in these type of people lives, where nobody don't listen to these young fellas, and then, you know what I'm saying, and they be trying to tell people and saying our smoke signals. You know what I'm saying that, you know, my parents gonna get ready to make me feel like I gotta turn it to Chucky. Well, he turned it to Chucky, Michael Myers, and Jason all in one. You know what I'm saying? And a little bit of Freddy Krueger. So he was like all the little slaughterers in one. So you know what I'm saying? They need to give him a third chance because he really need to go talk to his brother and ask his brother in GTA, like, why you know what I'm saying? Why you called you know what I'm saying? Why you did that? And then and send his brother home too, you know what I'm saying? I think that's what they should let him do. That's only right. And then nah, that man he don't look like he meant to do it, man. He look like he was in danger, man. Come on, wipe down. We can't just throw the little young white youth away, man. We got to get him this. He only in GTA he only knocked off two people. You know what I'm saying? His mother and father. He still got a brother, and he let him go on here to go talk to his brother, man. Had one more last time to talk to his brother. That man look innocent, man. That man look innocent, man. He looked just as innocent as Trump. He looked just as innocent as Christopher Columbus. He looked just as innocent as all the rest of them. He looked just as innocent. Innocent. I'm telling you, he ain't do it. He was getting attacked. I believe you, little Chucky.
To kill.
Hold on, what you said about little Chucky? Hold on, let me see what he said about little Chucky.
I haven't been to the grocery store.
Oh, here we go.
This delivery service offers hundreds of high quality non-GMO. Ryan doesn't seem to understand that someone, as they're running for their life, doesn't exactly help his self-defense narrative. His mother was repeatedly as she ran upstairs. There was evidence throughout the home that proved the attack was prolonged. Ryan had attacked to save his life. He had done it to kill.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't. He did. He was getting attacked. They supposed to listen to that young fella and understand his pain and let him free again. Cause to me, you know what I'm saying. You know, it- he just like he need a second. He need them to give him a hug. You know what I'm saying. Then they'll be all right. And then they just let him out. And then if they catch him like after he done, you know what I'm saying, did at the bot. I say about 3, 4 more of them, people that look like him. Then it's all right. It's all right, man. Shit, man. See, they knocked this man glasses off his face. He couldn't see. He couldn't have committed this heinous crime because he couldn't see. Most people can't see without their glasses. Look at me. If I take these glasses off, I won't be able to see y'all comments. So I understand you, little Chucky. I understand you, Chucky. You know what I'm saying? You had to do what you had to do. They scared you. They knocked your glasses off your face. And you know what I'm saying? You just had a pocket knife just because, you know what I'm saying? Because you might have been cleaning your fingernails or something. I understand, man. They need to let this man go and let this man go on and do what he need to do for the remainder of his situation. Got him looking for his damn lenses for his glasses. What'd you say? I'm telling you, White Down, man. That man couldn't see, man. That man could not see, man. And they knocked his glasses off his face. You know what I'm saying? He had that pocket knife, like the clean his nails and stuff. He didn't want to, he thought his mama, they had guns in the house, So he had to handle them first, and GTA though, y'all. You know what I'm saying? And he said he like to play Star Wars. So like, he couldn't separate reality from real life. So you know what I'm saying? He thought he was in the game. He thought that there was some enemy AIs coming at him. So he had to, and then they knocked his glasses off. That's disrespectful. That's child abuse. They need to wake them parents up out of their slumber and charge them with child abuse, knocking that man eyesight out his face. That ain't right. They need to let little Chucky loose, man. See, he even said he ain't even know what time it was because his parents broke his glasses. You know what I'm saying? They made it even hard for him to see what time it was. Man, I feel your pain, man. I feel your pain. Let little Ryan go. Free Ryan, free Ryan, free Ryan, free Ryan, man. We need to rally up for this. We gotta go. We gotta go ride for this young man, man. They let the other little Ryan go. What his name was? The one who shot the, that unalived the two dudes at that little rally. You know what I'm saying? When he ain't supposed to have a gun, when he should have had a gun, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? They let him go. They might as well let him go. And I think both of them name were Ryan. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, one Ryan is like the other Ryan. Shoot, that ain't right. Man, they trying to railroad you, little buddy. See, they asking him a crazy question, man, because they know it had to be more than because his parents knocked his glasses off his eyes. At night, he couldn't see because he didn't have glasses. So he had to put the sheets in there early in the morning because he was gonna get ready to go to one of the rally meetings, and you know what I'm saying? And he was gonna go tell the whatever they call them people, the clan the head clan member what he done, and and he was gonna he just, man, they need to let him go on and do what he need to do, man. You know what I'm saying? Let this man get out, man. I believe him, man. They knocked his glasses off his face. And you don't stop a young man from playing GTA or Star Wars or, maybe looking at a little extra particular, extra, you know what I'm saying? He was 21. So he was allowed to watch that. You know what I'm saying? They never interrupted his moment. You know what I'm saying? He had to turn the power off. That's probably was rough on his brain for them to, you know what I'm saying? That's probably what happened. They interrupt when he was getting ready. You know what I'm saying? Y'all feel me? Y'all know. Y'all know. You know what I'm saying? Especially the fellas, y'all know. You know what I'm saying? Rob, what's going on here? You know what I'm saying? Little buddy was getting ready to hit, you feel me? And then he had to cut off the TV and right in the middle of his session. Man, man, he posed a goddamn, man. He posed a he did what he supposed to did, man. Played Chucky on it. You know, feel me?
See, Dollar Shave Club just has great razors at a great price and no bull. Get the big deal boxes starting at $5 per box. We know your average box need. Just like
I don't eat takeout. See, this where he messed up at. See, he supposed to have that pocket knife ready. You know what I'm saying? Not saying I condone any violence to the law enforcement, but this a cat and mouse game out here. Especially when you know what I'm saying, you want the how they said a YC. You know what I'm saying? When you're a YC, you supposed to got loose, man. You supposed to grab that, you feel me? And then yank, yank, and then let them, you know what I'm saying? Let them, and feel me? And then, God damn, Ryan. Damn, Chucky. You gonna have to be Ryan now, cause you ain't Chucky no more. You were Chucky when you were doing your little business though. But see, Chucky would have got, you know what I'm saying? He would have told the police, yeah, F the police. Man, he would have like, you know what I'm saying? He'd have did like a real YC. You know what I'm saying? These YCs need to learn from Ryan's mistake. Do not go to jail. You know what I'm saying? If you got you feel me on you, you know what I'm saying? Turn up. Don't just stop after you know what I'm saying? Yeah, in GTA and and then respawn your parents. You know what I'm saying? You get ready to, you feel me? And man, these YCs something else, man. They ain't right, man. They need some more lessons. They need to do some more lessons and being a YC.
did try to flee the home, but he was discovered by the fire road in his mother's stolen vehicle. It was loaded up with suitcases and weeks' worth of food, indicating that he had plans to try and escape the consequences.
How was this a stolen vehicle and it was his parents' vehicle? You know what I'm saying? His parents weren't using it no more, using the car no more. That wasn't stolen. You know what I'm saying? I thought when you know like when your parents they transition, you know what I'm saying, and get ready to be respond and like in GTA, you know what I'm saying? They pass down this stuff to their kids, man. That was his truck now. You know what I'm saying? It was in the wheel. They can't charge him for no stolen car. Can't say the car stolen. That's misinterpreting news out here, man. The car couldn't have been stolen if nobody didn't report it. So it wasn't stolen. You know what I'm saying? They need to cut this out, man. They need to stop lying on Ryan, man. They need to stop lying on Chucky. Chucky, man, I'm with you. Free Chucky, free Chucky, free Chucky. They need to drop these charges and let Chucky loose, man.
Consequences of his actions. And apparently, he hasn't let go of that plan yet.
That's right, Chucky. Tell them. They would treat you like a they would treat you like a white. They ain't know you was a YC. Damn, man, they need a free little Chucky. That's right. Tell them you didn't want. They slapped your glasses off your face. Tell them, Chucky.
Initially, Ryan was determined incompetent to stand trial. However, in May of 2020,
Here,
after over 4 years in custody,
he look incompetent, man. They need to let him go, man. He look incompetent, man. You know what I'm saying? He look incompetent. He look like like incompetent Trump. He look like incompetent government. He look like the incompetent police. He need immunity. That's what they need to give him, immunity, not immunity, whatever. Yeah, the immunity. That's the word that the police got, immunity. I think that's the word. He need to get whatever the police get and the government get. You know what I'm saying? Just chalk it up to, yeah. They need to let him go because he need to go talk to his brother for snitching. And y'all know how this go. Snitches get stitches.
he was found competent and given 2 life sentences for the murder of Renee and David True. Our thoughts are
Oh, they over sentenced that man. They supposed to give that man 6 months in a mental health outpatient and let him go ahead and go talk to his brother for snitching on him. You know what I'm saying? That's just crazy that they did that, railroad that man like that, man. It just pisses me off when the jurisdiction, whatever you call it, the damn judges and stuff over sentence people. They shouldn't have over sentenced that man like that, man. That ain't right. That ain't right. What else you had to say?
the community and all of their loved ones who never should have had to experience this grief.
Man, they sure have kind words for people like that, man. For yeah, man, for each other, man. And then gonna say the man stole his parents' car when they didn't report it stolen. They need to let old Chucky go, man. Yeah, man. That was like I say, man. That was a little story time, man. A kid named Ryan. We gonna call him Chucky, aka Chucky. You know what I'm saying? He in GTA he responded to his parents. You know what I'm saying? Cause they slapped his glasses off his face. You know what I'm saying? They stopped him from, climaxing to his full potential while he was looking at them porn. You know what I'm saying? And then they were telling him he probably couldn't. They were probably telling he couldn't play G. You can't play GTA. That's too violent for a 21-year-old. You know what I'm saying? You don't got no money to get a PlayStation Plus every month. You need to get off that game. And he got fed up. And then they came in there and tried him like, you know what I'm saying? Like he was some kind of noob on the game. You know what I'm saying? Like he was low rank and slapped his glasses off his face. You don't do that to the YCs. You know what I'm saying? If y'all don't know what YCs is, them young cracks. You know what I'm saying? I didn't make it up. That's what they call themselves. The YCs, the young crackers. So don't hold me accountable for that word. I don't care if you do it anyway. But anyway, on this unexpected, man, that's my reaction to this here situation. If y'all rocked out with it, make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, share the channel, do all that good stuff. If you would like to, you don't have to, but it'd be cool if you do. But with that being said, shout out to Wipe Down, shout out to Nirvana, shout out to Rob for coming through, hanging out with me on this reaction. Yeah, this Sunday, and I'm gone, y'all.